You know what's insane? People are pushing themselves further and further each time like an Olympics or whatever comes across.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at what point do we cross over to something that is like so ridiculous that, you know, they may as well be cyborg.
Cyborg.
Super, like superhuman, like someone from the episode of The Boys or something.
You know, I've been watching the Olympics, right? Obviously, because you mentioned superhumans and such. I just feel like at no point in my life am I ever going to achieve that level of superhuman. Unless this is the beginning of our trajectory of becoming superhumans.
People are going to be undercover, not genetically modifying, but like making spawn that are...
If I could make a second superhuman of myself, do you have any idea how much time I would have in my day?
Little superhumans. So I mean like,
little
I'm going to have a
Elysis.
bambino and I'm going to give them super strength. I'm going to modify their genetics to give them super strength. All undercover. No one knows. It's going to happen in some like random science,
right?
Like underground scenario. And then they're going to breed and have spawn. Reproduce, whenever you want to call it, and then that's how it starts. Or a freak thunderstorm or a spider bite someone.
We'll go with spider storm.
A whole storm of Spider-Man spiders flying around the sky, biting everyone, give them all
flying
superpowers
around in the sky.
And that's how it started. The Olympics were never the same after that point.
That's it. That was the beginning of the end.
Begin of the end.
Episode 11.
Legs 11.
Legs 11.
One more than episode 1.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you can do maths.
Not 1 + 1.
Yes,
That's wrong.
Yep. Well, we've established I can't do maths, so
Throwback to last episode. Anyway, how have you been, Elysa? What's been going on?
I've been good. I've been busy. I've been chaotic. I haven't slept.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm still going by my 24 hours in a day mantra, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just really happy to be here right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Little breaky break.
Little breaky break, you know?
Kick back,
And
relax.
We're also shooting this at nighttime this week, which is kind of a vibe.
I like the night.
I like the nighttime vibe.
We saw some cute little bunnies bouncing by when we're driving. And then I immediately stopped to like 10 Ks and I was like, I don't want to hit a bunny.
I was so scared. I was like, oh, bunny. Oh, bunny.
Plus, I had a flashback from when that bunny was a kangaroo, but like way back when for me.
Oh,
so
no. That's not good.
I was like, okay, let's just be calm, cool, collected.
Cool, calm, collected.
But also, nice vibe.
Yeah.
Nice vibe.
Yeah, it's a really nice vibe. Really
What's
nice
made
vibe.
you, what's caused the tiredness? Why are you struggling?
I don't want to sound like a big old boring adult. I feel like that's all I've been the last week.
You are an adult and
I know. It's really boring. I hate being a boring adult. But I'm in the process of buying my first home.
That is exciting. It's a big thing. It's a big thing.
It's really like, it's exciting. It's exhilarating. It's chaotic. It's scary. Like, especially like with the amount of paperwork you need just to even get to the opportunity to get to the house.
You know what you should do? You should take one for the team, for the sake of the podcast, and just buy a run-down piece of junk and then flip it. And then we can go through like the journey
Oh my God,
together.
House Flipper.
It could be like House Flipper, you know? Do some little short session recording. We can go live from the broken bathroom of Alyssa's new apartment.
Welcome to the episode 1 of Pickle Bear Crib.
Welcome to my Pickle Bear crib.
Welcome to my Pickle Bear Crib, where we turn rags into riches.
Plus, it gives you an opportunity to make a studio, Pickle Bear's studio.
Do you think I have more time in my day to be renovating a whole ass home?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have the skills either. Hey, to be fair, I've never seen you renovate a house before.
And I've seen you renovate a house before?
Well, maybe I have.
Have you?
No.
There you go.
No, I haven't.
Case in point. Case in point. But no, it was really funny because okay, so Stacy and I were out for brunch today and we were talking like, oh, we're interested in this one, but what if we want to go this one? And we should talk about this price. And halfway through the conversation, I paused and I was like, ew. Is this what our conversations have come to lately?
Yeah, you're going to be excited about like price decreases on mortgages and, the cost of electricity.
You know what I'm actually really excited for? My first dinner in whatever home I end up buying, because it's probably going to have no furniture and I'm going to be sitting on the floor with like takeout or something.
You'll be like on an upside down box.
Yeah.
Or something.
And then I'll be like, cool, I own this now. Can't afford the furniture just
remember-
yet, but I own a home.
Back when I had a gaming laptop and we moved houses, I remember being on a kitchen chair on an upside down box with my gaming laptop with my laptop on top of a box and then my mouse on top of another box. Could have sat at my desk, but I was very eager to game.
Too eager.
Priorities.
Yeah. Speaking of priorities, how's your week been?
My week's been good.
Yeah.
I actually have a very funny story from today, actually. Well, I got a haircut. Thanks for noticing.
Looks cute. Looks lovely.
No, but so I was there and then it was just, have you ever had one of those hairdresser kind of moments where it's so awkward?
See, I haven't had that in a while, probably because I've gone
You have like
to
a
the
dedicated,
same, I have the same.
Well, this is like the same barber. And my haircut wasn't the awkward one. It was what was going on next to me. So
oh no.
there was this like new apprentice cutting someone's hair. And she was trying to make small talk. Because some of them do, some of them don't. I personally like to just sit there and be like, just cut my hair and I'm just going to like zone out.
I used to be like that, but then I started building a really good like relationship with my hairdresser because like
It's like friends with them, right?
Yeah.
Like if you were
really
cutting my hair,
cute.
I'd be like, let's chat. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's talk shit.
But I don't know this person for a bar or so.
Yeah.
Nor do I try to. So. But basically, like, so this girl was like, to this guy who's getting his haircut, oh, don't you hate like awkward hairdresser silences? Like awkward silences.
Why would you make that a topic of conversation when the person is stuck in a chair getting their hair cut because they can't move anywhere?
But his response was so much better. His response was like, you know what I do hate? Not having silence when I get my hair cut.
Oh! Mic drop.
And she's just there like,
Okay.
I've got the scissors in my hand. I'm now responsible for what's on your head, but thank you.
I was going to say, that's very bold of him to say.
That is bold of him.
And also very valid. But what if he ended up having to leave bald?
Well, like so.
What if she was like, I did have scissors in my hand,
and now
but
you
now
have no
here's a
ear.
razor.
I Van Gogh'd you.
Well, yeah, Van Gogh.
Put it in a box. But
nice haircut.
oh, thank you. Thank you. But no, after he left, he was literally the topic of discussion for like all of them for the past next like 30 minutes.
Probably like one of the most like riveting things for them. Like, because obviously when you make small talk in a hairdresser, it's like, how have you been? How's the partner? Or like, what have you been up to? How's work?
Well,
not like, I like silence when I get my hair cut.
It was so great. And then I think the guy cutting my hair was then just too scared to talk because I was like,
oh, so valid.
The other person basically just got told to shut up. So he's just complete mute then. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is a good haircut. I was the only one left in the whole barbershop, which is good.
Damn.
Middle of the day, school day.
Yep.
Me work for myself. You got to have your meeting, which is haircut. It's great.
The life of a full-time content
creator.
creator.
The life of a full-time content creator.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I've pretty much just been watching the Olympics.
Dude, the Olympics have been...
all day, every day.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, all night because France.
I was going to say European time. Prime time for me to watch because I don't sleep at night. But
well, yeah, it starts at like 7 p.m. here and goes to like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It's complete opposite of what we should probably be watching. But
I remember the opening ceremony. I finished my stream at like 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, opening ceremonies in 30 minutes.
Dude, I stayed up till 6 a.m. that morning.
6 a.m.?
Yeah, and then I got up for a stream 2 hours later.
Wait, no, I think I stayed up for a bit. I did sleep though because I did have to go to work.
I stayed up till 6 a.m., watched the opening ceremony, then had a 2-hour nap. Then we had like a 20-person collab for like the front of the US TikTok, which was completely random as someone who's not from the US.
Yeah, no.
But it was I was like delirious.
Yeah.
I barely remember the stream. It popped off too. I think I got a uni or something. I can't remember.
Amazing.
I was like present, but not present. I got a win somehow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accidental gold medal.
An accidental gold medal. Fun fact, did you know that the medals in the Olympics have shards from the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, yeah. They are sick. They're
They're
so good.
cool.
They are so much better than any other. I haven't, to be fair, I can't recollect every medal.
No,
But
I can't recollect any medal either.
It's the coolest one that I can remember.
They look very cool.
They look sick.
Oh,
I want
actually,
one.
what did the Japan ones look like?
Couldn't tell you.
No, I feel
I
like
remember
they
the
would have
Sydney
been a good
Olympics ones. I
contender.
think it's the only one I remember.
Sydney Olympics in 2000.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, no, the Olympics have been crazy. It's been really fun watching it because every time I watch a sport, the one thing that I can think of is imagine being the person that is participating in that sport, working their entire
For one
life.
moment, one opportunity.
For that
Well, at
one.
least for that year.
opportunity. Yeah, but like to get to there, so impressive.
Yeah.
So impressive. Have there been any standouts for you?
Standouts.
Like standout like moments that you've watched or
There's
things?
actually been so many.
Please.
And I'm going to go through some. Mm-hmm. But I can't. The crisp crack is calling me.
Oh yeah.
The crisp crack is calling me, and I see it there, and I'm just getting distracted. So we're gonna have to
Of
do our
course.
crack before we start.
Of course. I not gonna lie, forgot about the crisp crack.
I know that's why. But here we are. I put a lot of effort into this, and as you can see, there's a very Aussie bloke on the front of here.
Yeah, key lime.
Yeah, key lime. It's very Aussie for a non-Aussie
Key
dessert.
lime and orange sour beer. Wait, oh my gosh, this is called gator juice.
Gator juice.
Gator juice.
So it's for. Oh, actually, you know what? He's not an Aussie bloke because we don't have gators here.
No, we
But
don't.
Bright Brewery, it's Bright Brewery again. I've gone back to Bright, but
You've gone back to Bright. Wait, were they the ones that did the pumpkin one that we
they
had?
did the pumpkin one,
The
which
one where
you
you were
loved, and I
like-
was like, oh yeah, not bad.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh yeah, not bad.
all right.
Who's going first?
I'll let you go first.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Oh, nice.
crisp crack. Oh, you went for one motion.
One motion.
That is wild. After
Crisp crack.
that time you spilled everywhere, you've just gone for the one and done.
Whoa, can you smell that?
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Not even beer. You know when like you go hard on the lime when you're having a bit of like a homemade margie?
Oh.
That's what, you know,
Yeah.
that's what it's reminding me of, a homemade margie.
All right, ready?
Uh-huh. Oh, and it tastes like lime juice as well. Why does my beer taste like lime juice? It's not terrible.
I mean, it's very lime juice. It's like as if they got a margarita and tried to make it into a beer form.
They have something like that in Europe called the El Dorados, where it's beer and
I
tequila.
have a question.
Yeah.
Where's the orange? Hang on.
No, I can kind of taste orange juice in it. It's like orange juice and lime to me.
Walker, it's lime juice.
Are you sure?
Where's the orange? There's no orange in here.
No, I'm getting some orange. Okay, take a sip.
I just took a sip.
And take another sip.
I just took another sip.
Take a third sip and close your eyes and think, I'm sucking on an orange.
I'm good.
Like halftime at a sports game. When it's cut up. They give you the tub of oranges. Not
No.
a whole orange. What
I don't know. You just said like halftime sucking on an orange.
I just said
And I was
sucking on
like-
an orange and you got creeped out.
Anyways,
No oranges were harmed in the. Actually, no, they're in the drink.
no,
I
they're
lied.
in the drink. Apparently, even though I can't taste it. Anyways,
You gonna eat that baguette or what?
you want me to eat the baguette
Later.
later? Save for later. But yes, crisp crack, good crisp crack. Favorite moments from the Olympics, Paris Olympics 2024.
Oh, speaking of baguettes, Speaking of baguettes, we.
Are we talking about the fact that it's held in Paris?
Well, it's in Paris. Did you see the French pole vaulter?
No.
All right.
Hang on.
Right.
No. Should I brace myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, up to you. There was a French pole vaulter who was going for, I'm pretty sure he was going for like a medal or something. He was going well.
Like he had the trajectory to get a medal?
He was
Because
like,
everybody that is in the Olympics is going for a medal.
you could be there for fun. I don't know. Surely some people are like, look,
I'm going to work my
I'm
ass
in the
off.
100-meter sprint, but I ain't no way getting a medal. I'm going to try and get 7th.
Oh, true. I guess depending on your competition.
Yeah.
But still, though.
Anyway, he was trying to pole vault, like do the whole, which is an insane sport in itself. Who gets into pole vaulting?
I don't know. How do people get into any like niche Olympic sport?
You just grab a pole and you're like, you know what? I'm going to give it a whirl. If
But
I kill myself
yeah.
here, then fuck me, but at least I gave it a try.
You got to be very noble if that's the mentality you're going
Just
into.
the pole vault. I'm just going to throw myself up 3 meters in the air on a
What's
pole.
the worst that could
What's
happen?
the worst that could happen? There's a mat if I go forward.
Exactly. There's something for me to fall on.
Anyway, this Frenchman, he goes over. It's all on video. It's on slow-mo. You can speed it up, slow it down. It's all
Okay.
over the internet.
Sure.
He goes over the pole, and then on the way down, he clears it, but his baguette clips the pole and knocks it off. So his package sits on the pole and flings it off. So like he lost, but like,
Is he okay?
oh yeah.
Is he alright?
That thing looked like it was like it would. If anything's hurt, it's the pole. But
What?
look, although he knocked it down and didn't win, really he probably is a winner. His DMs are probably complete. He might be. I don't know. He might be married or something. But
I mean, he's come out on the end of like, I've made it through that, right?
oui.
Yeah, that poor, oh man.
Yeah, his baguette clipped the pole in France. The Frenchman's baguette clipped the pole.
Yeah, that pole just.
But it's going viral everywhere. It is like
That pole just went wee and said, all right, I've done my job. Oh no, that poor Frenchman.
yeah.
Can you imagine like going through that? I feel pain even thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No.
Yeah. Nah.
I feel like if it was like the oranges, then maybe.
So,
But
have you watched the video
baguette,
of this
no.
happening?
Several times.
Okay, so you are well educated.
Yes. Slow-mo.
Right.
As I said, slow-mo
What
sped
was
up.
the crowd's reaction?
They never really showed the crowd. They showed the commentators that were being sussy, you know, as you would.
Wee.
Wee. And then, you know, there's people reacting to it all over TikTok and doing this and doing that. It's one of those things that are like, if you got on it right away and you were like in that space of like, I'm going to make a news media, TikTok, shorts, whatever, it was going to go well because, see, I've seen it several times. There's a remix out there somewhere.
The internet is a wild place. That poor man and that poor man's baguette.
Look, it says, you say poor man, but you know what? He's famous for not a terrible thing now.
Oh, that poor man's baguette.
That poor man.
That poor man's baguette.
So he must feel so bad about having such a large package. Yep.
Yep. Can I just say, real quick side note, Walker's just rocked up with these baguettes today.
No, to be fair, the baguettes that are here is, I promised you way back in like episode 2, I would go get the French baker baguettes.
Yeah, that's true.
And here they are.
That's true.
Here they are. We did a night podcast and I'm like, I got the whole day.
Got the whole day to go get baguettes.
I hunted down this guy. He still had an Elysa shrine behind the counter.
Oh no!
And had all of her videos playing like on like a laptop in the back. It was kind of weird.
That
but
is
anyway,
funny.
I asked for 2 baguettes and he's like, yeah, let's do it.
And this is the
He
result.
gave it to us for free. He knew who we were.
Wow.
Obviously fans of the podcast, but
So, okay. So, note to self: after this podcast, I'm going to get a restraining order.
Yeah, he still knows who you are very much.
Yeah. Oops.
Anyway, is there any sports or anything that's been kind of memorable for yourself in the Olympics?
Well, for me, it's like I feel like when I'm watching the Olympics, it's just as you mentioned earlier, like they're like crazy superhumans that are just like they're doing their thing.
Oh, wait, it just reminds me of one more person.
I ask a question. Go on.
Have you seen the? I think it might be China, the women's basketballer.
No.
She's like 7'2". There's a photo of the jump ball in the middle with like their sensor.
Did you say 7'2"?
Yeah. And she can like just go. Boop.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
That's already that's so tall. Imagine like
She doesn't need to jump at all. Like just like
is
can
she
pretty much
like
reach
one
out
of
and touch the
those,
ring.
like people that
It's like a
although they're-
female Yao Ming. I don't know if you know who Yao Ming is.
I do. People that are like very tall, but let's say like they also have really long arms and legs. Is like one of those situations.
Oh yeah.
Small torso, long arms, long legs.
Everything
Because then
long.
you could just go. Bloop.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
disgusting.
Yeah, wow. That's actually insane. That's actually insane.
Maybe genetically modified.
What?
We're on to you, China.
I mean, if anyone wants to tell me how, China, hit me up. I want some height.
Oh, it's too late for you. I mean, like it probably would have happened at like in the womb.
Yeah, okay, cool. So don't worry about it. I didn't want height anyway. It's fine. It's fine. You know, superhuman
no.
Elysa ain't existent in this lifetime.
I don't think so.
Have you been watching any of the shootings?
I haven't. No.
Oh my gosh. There's two people that have come out from, I think, I don't know the official name for this sport, but like I guess it's just shooting and I guess trying to aim
The
at.
old pew pew.
Yeah, the old pew pew.
So like a John Wick, but more like controlled.
Yeah, so very controlled.
Hmm.
The shooting paper is very small, so
Yeah.
it's like yay big, has a set of circles on it, and then they've just got these crazy Olympians that are just aiming and going. Pew.
That's wild.
It's actually insane.
But do you think it's a bit like simple? Like, what if you made them do an
No.
obstacle course while the paper moves or something? Now that would be crazy.
That would be
Like-
crazy.
Like, I'm thinking going back to like John Wick, you have someone at the start, they have to like envision that someone like took their dog
Okay,
and then they
Walker.
just go,
Walker, I wear glasses. You wear glasses. Imagine the level of eye strain and concentration that you would need if you were on like the other side of this room trying to shoot to like this teeny tiny little bit of paper, right? Have you seen like okay, there was this Korean woman that was been blowing up. I think her name's like Kim Yeji or something. She literally, right, gets up there, one hand in pocket,
yep,
one arm like this,
yep.
it's almost direct in the middle.
Was that the one with like the cyborg get up?
Was it like a cyborg?
She looked like
getup?
a main character out of Valorant.
Yes. Her. She had like the magnify thing on.
yeah,
and,
no, I did see
but
this.
it was the coolest thing about it was she like aimed and shot so precisely, and then afterwards puts the gun down, looks at the camera, goes, "Yep," gets a little Korean flag, puts it on the top of the
That's
gun, and
sick.
goes, "Yep, cool," and that's it. But then there's also like other countries.
That is
are-
like
I just
play
process
the
that.
game. It's like,
Literally. It's just like look, the camera work of the Olympics is unmatched this year.
question.
Answer.
Do these people ever scare you?
Oh yeah.
Like, what if these people who could pinpoint accuracy shoot or whatever gets put like for evil? Gets swept up against their will,
Basically, like,
blackmailed to be like an
what
assassin.
I took away from this sport is you do not want to mess with any of these people.
No. Well, that makes me think as well. Are there other people being... Because, like, this person's the best one in the world, right? Or probably
One
one
of.
of. One of. Now, that to me says there's a lot of people training to do this.
But I'm sure there would be like and look, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, a certain criteria that you'd have to get through to be qualified to then be able to practice and participate based on the laws in the countries and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I'm
it depends on the
sure-
country. You know, you'll be Bill from down the road, and you'll be in America, and they'll be like, "Yep, go on, compete."
Aww. I didn't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
But look, the other flip to that was there was this Turkish guy
Yeah.
doing the same thing, right? Gets up, does his aims really well. He looked like he rolled out of bed 5 minutes
Right.
before he got up there and just went like messed up hair, like baggy t-shirt, just looking chill as anything.
Did he have the gear on?
No, he just had glasses. He's like, what? He literally like, imagine this guy, right?
Walks up, hands
Just
in
woke up
pocket,
and was
just like, all right.
all right, fuck yeah, I gotta get to the Olympics. All right, I gotta get glasses on and all right, walk up there. And anyway, so he gets there and he just goes, all right, cool.
Today we have a participant from the crowd giving it a crack. Turkey actually doesn't have anyone competing, so we have this guy who claims he is from Turkey. Do you have anything to say, sir?
We.
Silver medal.
Literally, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very impressive. But it was cute. I actually watched an interview with him and his daughter, and his daughter was talking about how she's like, oh, I've taught him how to stay like calm and cool and collected. And I was like, oh, that's really cute.
So
like,
he had anger
family
problems.
bonding.
That's cute.
No.
Give that man a gun.
Oh my God, this
Yeah.
is future father here in the making, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to talk to wholesome daughter, and you're just like daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
No, like it's just funny the duality of someone who exudes like main character energy, right?
Yeah.
Like Kim Yeji, and then this guy from Turkey who just looks like he's rolled out of bed, but both equally incredible at their own like respective sports.
I wonder if he was planted there to be like a spy. If he was planted
Like an
there
anomaly
to
of
throw
sorts?
people off that he is a spy. Like he's a hitman or something there to like protect any threats or something that's come by. And they're like, you know, it'd be the perfect cover if we just chuck you an event. No one's going to bat an eye because you're in an event.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
because he's in such normal clothing. Sorry, you just jolted a memory. Obviously, back when I was in Europe and I went to TwitchCon,
Yeah.
I had a moment where I got chauffeured to the convention on day 2. And there was a guy that just kept hanging out with me throughout my entire time I was going into this building. And I'm like, who are you and what are you doing? Turns out, guy was undercover security and was like, do you need me to hang out with you for the day or are you good to go? And I'm like,
All right, VIP,
I
undercover security.
I was a nobody. But it was just, maybe that was the same situation. Maybe it's like they just planted people that were in normal clothes. Going
Maybe
like,
you had someone who put a hit on you and they knew. At least you're here today, you know.
I love to tell the tale.
You know, it's like have you watched the show Undercover Boss?
I love that show.
Whatever happened to Undercover Boss?
Undercover Boss was so good.
I want to do Undercover Boss.
I would love to do Undercover
If
Boss.
there's anyone here that wants to revive Undercover Boss, and you know
Please.
what would be good? If we made videos of like not so much Undercover Boss, but what if we went into workplaces pretending to be an employee or like a professional in that kind of field and just start working and see what the people around think?
I would be a menace if I was that person. I would literally come into said workplace,
Yep.
and depending on whatever it is, and I'll be like, it's my first day, I don't know anything. But I kind of did 2 shifts at this other place, and then just fuck shit up and
Like
then
we
see
get
how they react.
We get hired as like a bricklayer.
Yeah.
And we're just like in charge of the bricklaying and
Yeah.
just get let to run free. No one knows
They said, all right, yeah.
that we're like content creators and we get to film everyone else just losing their absolute minds at us because we're probably destroying someone's house. Landscape gardener.
Landscape gardener.
Interior decorator. The possibilities are endless, honestly.
Yeah, we could go
Therapist.
down so many lanes with that one. So many lanes. But yes, Undercover Boss, great show. Actually, speaking of, going back to the Olympics.
Yeah. We should probably bring that back. Good.
Yeah, no, you're all good. If you could participate in one Olympic sport, what would it be?
one Olympic sport. You know, I actually did little athletics for a while and did hold some records.
Really? Such as?
I held this is going to sound really ridiculous because my last name's Walker, but I held the walk record of the 2,000 meter walk, speed walking.
Okay.
I also held the shot put record, the discus record. I was a big guy. The javelin record.
So why are you here and not at the Olympics?
Oh no, I was very much into my footy and basketball at the time.
Oh.
So I gave them up.
I see.
I'm not naturally an super athletic person.
Okay. It's okay, neither am I.
You know, I'm a big pasty guy with long limbs.
Fair enough.
You know?
Yeah.
I think when I was doing it back when I was a youngin', I was just considerably bigger than everyone. And so you think of the sports they held those records in, it's mostly about throwing objects.
Oh, not necessarily. What about long jump and stuff? Sprinting, long jump?
Never great at long jump. Did do high jump, but I was like this height, 6'5" from like 14. So
you haven't answered the question.
yeah, I know. I'm thinking I'm I'm trying to.
Do you want me to come back to you?
No, look, I would love to. It's a bit. I played sport, so and I played some professional basketball. So I would love to play basketball if I was playing anything.
Basketball would be cool.
Yeah.
I could see you doing that.
Yeah,
I could see you doing that. Yeah. For me, when I was a kid, I went through a phase.
A phase
Where I wanted to be an Olympian swimmer.
Specifically
an Olympian swimmer.
Olympics only, nothing else. Just Olympics.
Nothing, but I wanted to be an Olympic swimmer.
Was this around like how young was this? This is like prime Ian Thorpe.
Yeah, this is like primary school. It was right. I was probably like 7, 8 years old.
We had like Ian Thorpe, Grant Hackett, Michael Klim.
I met Michael Klim.
There you go. That's why. This is how it happened.
Michael Klim. You know how it all started? Fun fact.
Yeah.
My uncle used to run and do sprinting and made it to the Commonwealth Games.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
the only reason he stopped, unfortunately, he had an injury that had to make him stop, essentially, which happens and stuff. But like, it's really cool. He's got like a box of medals that he's got from his time and stuff.
That's awesome.
And when he showed me that as a kid, I was like, I want to be this. This is sick.
Yeah.
So, and I loved swimming. So I was like, I want to be an Olympian swimmer.
Damn. What was your go-to stroke?
I really liked the butterfly.
See, that's good because most people can't even do the butterfly.
The butterfly was fun. Or I guess there's breaststroke.
Can you still do the butterfly?
I haven't done swimming in a very long time.
You heard it here, guys. Next podcast, we're getting in a pool. We're bringing the pool here.
No.
And Elysa will do the butterfly for us.
No.
Teach us step by step.
Step by step.
Step by step how to do a butterfly. You do it, then break it down, and then I'll do it.
Or
that's the deal.
You can teach me how to play basketball.
Yeah, that's less exciting. But I'll teach you how to dunk.
A 5'3" girly trying to dunk.
Yeah.
I don't.
Get your little trampoline.
I don't think that's gonna work. A trampoline.
One of those people you see at the halftime shows
Can
where
I
they do
just
like
get
the
my
flips and
step
stuff.
ladder here real quick?
Yeah. We could get someone
I need
to
a
carry you and just
stepper.
lift you up.
Whee!
As a fellow 6'7" girly.
As a fellow 6'7"
Yeah.
girly, okay? Don't underestimate my basketball skills. Yeah, no, I think like being it's funny because Australia as a country, we thrive in the water sports when it comes to Olympics.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, guys, everyone forgets the second week. We're on top of the medals. We're amazing.
As of recording this at the moment, we're currently second because we've got the first week of the Olympics done. But what's really funny is all the water sports happen in the first week.
Yeah, like swimming, cycling, some hockey, like everything that we can be successful in is all in the first
all
week.
in the first week.
And then as soon as it goes to track and field, it's like we might win one. Maybe two. A couple here and there.
Yeah.
And we'll end up like fifth.
But we tried, and that's what's
But
important.
we start strong.
We do start strong.
Yeah, we
start
get everyone
really
hyped
strong.
up.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd love to be like a swimmer. I really liked diving as well, but I think the thought of diving just scares me a little.
Well,
No, have you seen the lengths of them?
I know, but this has me thinking as well. Like, you know,
Walker, you're afraid of heights.
I'm not saying I'm gonna jump into diving, but I'm saying like with a lot of Olympians and what they do you reckon it's like they are fearless or they're just like sucking it up, being, you know what, I'm fucking terrified, but I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, I think it gets to a point where they probably build up a level of resilience that they become desensitized to it. It's like anything, you know?
Because I think there was an interview with Simone Biles, which I want to talk about in a second as well.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure she said, like, every time I try to do this trick, because she is pushing the limit. So she has, like, 5 moves named after her now. Because she's like, let's do an extra spin, an extra flip, an extra whatever.
Amazing.
And she's like, each time I'm just absolutely terrified. Like the pummel or whatever, let's just do 3 whole flips. I could break my neck and I'm terrified, but I'm going to do it. And just does it.
I mean,
And this is like bravery, I guess.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a level of resilience where you become desensitized to it.
Yeah.
I'm a fragile soul, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I realize I like home. I like to play games. I'm trying to buy a home to even have a roof on my head. But yeah, I think like I leave the sports to the experts and I will happily be the support girly from afar.
Well, in America, like once they get past that college level, where they might play like college sports or whatever, like Div 1, Div 2, etc., they pretty much don't have anything else.
Yeah.
They're done. They're dusted. And that's why they're like the kind of like community around supporting and watching those events at like your high school, college, whatever is so crazy because they don't have like, we have a lot of like recreational, say basketball or footy, whatever, where anyone can play, but it's not so much the same.
It's not as
in like America,
front of mind, I guess.
Yeah, like they might have like a pickup in the street or something. You know what I mean? But that's about it.
You mentioned you were going to say something about Simone before.
Oh yeah, there was so much controversy because I think her name was Michaela Skinner, an old teammate of Simone Biles, like calling her out, saying that because last year in Tokyo she pulled out because she got the twisties.
Oh no!
Which is like when you start twisting in the air, you kind of lose control and sense of like where you are.
Oh.
And it's extremely unsafe.
Oh,
so like
yeah.
you can't land. And she basically called her like lazy, pathetic, kind of.
What?
Yeah. And we're saying this stuff. And then
Oh my.
Simone won the all-around gold medal.
T.
And she posted on Instagram being like, lazy, pathetic Olympians. Olympic champions. But she did some wild stuff this year. Yeah, she won, but she did crazy stuff.
Yeah, insane.
I saw a video of her, speaking of though, like it makes sense how she can do it because she pitched, I saw a video of her pitching for a baseball opening or whatever. And then she went up and high-fived the catcher at the back. And he would have been like 6'3" or 2 or something. She came up to like below his hips.
Oh,
I think she's 4'8".
Oh, that's cute.
4'8".
Small and mighty.
That is
all
so
at the same
tiny.
time. That's crazy.
That's so small.
That's impressive though.
Yeah, that's like a head and a bit shorter than you.
Sometimes I wish I like stuck to the swimming.
Yeah?
I don't know. Imagine like Elysa at the Olympics.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be so cool. We wouldn't know each other though.
You don't know that. Destiny.
I make it into swimming. You make it into basketball.
There's some multiverse where that's probably happened.
Damn. And you know what? We'll just have to live and figure out what that could have been.
Guys, let us know in the comments what we should have done in the Olympics. Where we went wrong.
Yeah.
What would you do in the Olympics?
What would you do to get yourself to the next Olympics? There you go. Or even see us there. Who knows?
Yeah, well.
I'm
Elysa?
off to boot camp to go back into the pool and start practicing my swimming.
And I'm having a baby, so I'm going to eat these baguettes.
Yeah, take the baguettes. I said, you know what? No, actually, no. I'll take a baguette to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it is from your favorite bakery, so.
Yeah, you know.
He baked them for you.
On
He
second
told me.
thought, keep the baguettes.
Okay, never mind now.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Pickle Bear Pod on everything. Bye.